Okay, so we're going to start with our prepared needle. It's threaded and with a knot at the end. And right now we're going to go over the blanket stitch, which is this little stitch going all the way around. It will be used around our leaves and our chrysalis. So that is the stitch we're going to be learning. I recommend that you use that scrap piece of felt that I put in each kit. Mine was yellow, so I'm using yellow, and just cut it into a shape if you want to practice. If not, you can jump right into the next video, but I recommend really learning the stitch before you jump into the other videos. So a shape like this is nice because you're going around a round edge and a straight edge. So we'll start with our blanket stitch, and to start you're going to pull apart your two pieces and you're going to go in between them, and you're going to come out the length of your stitch. So if you want a short stitch like that or a longer stitch, you're going to want to keep your stitches even. See, when it's even, it makes a prettier stitch. So I have a bug crawling around at my table. So we're going to go in between and just pull until you hit that knot. And now you can go around through both and come back up. So go around through both, come back up, right where that stitch starts. Oh no. I knotted my thread. Look at that. Let's undo that. That's why it wouldn't pull through. Okay, so that is not supposed to happen, especially not on a first stitch. But it does. So let's just take that knot apart. There we go. Now when you get about a loop about that, you're going to pass your needle through it, and there's your first stitch. Now your next stitch, you're going to go down, keep it even, so equal distance apart and equal length downward through both. Then before that tightens, pass it back up through it and give it a little tug. Not too tight, but just nice and snug so that you have a pretty little edge right here. Down. Up through the loop. And a little snug. Down. Up through the loop. Give it a little tug. Down. Up through the loop, give it a little tug. So that's the blanket stitch. Now, the more even you keep your stitches, if you can keep them, see here I've got more space, so it's gonna look a little, it still looks pretty, but it's not gonna look as nice. If you can keep your stitches even, it will look nicer. So what you'll have are these stitches here, and if you turn around and look in the back, you'll have the exact same thing happening in the back, along with this little bordered edge. And you'll just, if you practice this on your practice piece, you can go all the way around your piece, turn the corner, do the same thing, keep going around the edges, and you do the exact same thing all the way around. If you want to practice a little hole, you can cut a hole through both pieces and practice going on the inside edge. This is something we'll do when we're cutting out the little caterpillar holes in our leaf. But that is the blanket stitch.